Chairman of the House Oversight Committee, James Comer, is with me now. Great to see you. So, first of all, will you get an unredacted document by going after Christoper Wray?
Well, that's what we're asking for. That's what the subpoena says. It's very specific. It's a very small document, and at the very top of the document, it says unclassified in big, bold letters. So there's really no reason for the FBI not to hand this document over.
So, Chairman, what has been the delay? I mean, because at one point, I think I covered it early in the day a couple of weeks ago, that Christoper Wray wanted you to walk over to the FBI and see it there. I mean, this has been a really weird back and forth.
Well, even before that, Harris, he wouldn't even admit he had the document. It took them a long time to admit they had the document. When he finally figured out that Senator Grassley and I both knew without a shadow of a doubt that the document existed, then they finally admitted to having the document, and they said that they would allow me and Jamie Raskins to go in a classified setting and review a redacted copy of the document. Now, we all know what happened after we came out of there. We were in there for 90 minutes. Not only did we review the 1023 form that implicates Joe Biden in a potential bribery scheme, then they gave us a briefing. They told us things like there was an ongoing investigation and this document had been handed over to the investigator. And then we walk right outside, and Jamie Raskins says things that just aren't true. He says that this was part of Rudy Giuliani, that the document had something to do with Rudy Giuliani. That is a complete and bold-faced lie. He also said he didn't recall the FBI saying that the document was needed for an ongoing investigation. They said that 4 times, that it was a part of an ongoing investigation. So if nothing else, Christoper Wray can thank Jamie Raskin for what's going to happen to him Thursday morning at 9 o'clock unless he produces that document in the next 24 hours.
Wow. Well, who's on the subpoena list now?
I'm sorry?
Who's on the subpoena list now?
Just Christoper Wray. He is the one person.
But
yes.
You're looking at other things. You've been working with a whistleblower, so on and so forth. Are there any other people that you want to bring in?
We're going to bring in a lot of people very soon that pertain to a lot of different areas. The one missing piece before we start bringing people in for depositions and things like that is this Form 1023.
So it's important evidence.
Because it's important evidence because remember, what it says in there, this dates back from 2020 all the way back to 2017. The briber alleges that he gave a bribe to the vice president, and he did it through various banks and various shell companies. That's exactly what we've uncovered, and what we presented to the American people happened in Romania.
Oh, interesting. So you're going to match what you have learned against the actual evidence, and like tapestry, you're going to overlay that. One last one. When will people see the evidence?
Well, we've been presenting evidence. We've been presenting bank records that show wires from China that were then laundered through shell companies that went down to Biden. We showed that Biden received money less than 2 weeks after he left Romania while he was vice president that went through shell companies that was funneled down to the Biden. So we're following the money, Harris. And, there's a lot of money. There are many more bank accounts, and this is an important part of our investigation.
If Christoper Wray doesn't turn over that document, is he going to go to prison?
Well, that's up to Christoper Wray. I know that I wouldn't want to be held in contempt of Congress and end up in prison being the former head of the FBI. Look, this is a simple request. It's not a classified document.
Right.
They acted like it didn't even exist. So just hand the document over.
Chairman Comer, thank you. We look forward to seeing what unfolds at the end of this week. Great to have you on the program.